Welcome to the Slow Home Studio. January is stair month, and today we're going to be looking at how to detail a glass guardrail for an interior stair.
Yeah, and glass guardrails are extremely expensive, and you have to get the detailing bang on, otherwise you're going to have a very clunky and unsophisticated look, and it's
a lot
tricky.
of wasted money.
A lot of wasted money. And we think there's really just 3 ways of properly detailing interior stair guard in glass, and we thought we would go through them one by one. The first is to detail it where it's surrounded by drywall. And in this case, you can see that the stair has a drywall edge that goes like this. And I'll just outline it there for you. And then the glass piece just sits as one panel, and it's just clipped to the sides and sits in a channel on the bottom.
So you have to be careful because there's limits to the amount of glass that you can have as one single slab. It gets really expensive, but it is the best way to get a very sculptural look because you've got one element, which is the drywall piece, and then another element, and it's very, very abstract. The second way of doing it is a little bit more conventional, which is to have a real guard, but to think of it as still as a plane. So you have a panel of glass that's been clipped on, freestanding, doesn't have any kind of metal containment around it, and it just basically fills in the space so that you can't fall in between the 2 bits of stairs.
Yeah, and this is very utilitarian because it's interesting because the glass panels are just placed where you need them for the purpose of the guard. They're not really sculptural like in the first example.
No, and it is important to remember that if you do this, you do have to have that handrail on the other side because a raw edge does not really count as a handrail.
No, you are correct. And this is the third way. This is the most typical way that glass guards are detailed. And this is where you've got a metal post. And then there's infill panels of glass between those posts as they travel up the stair. And they're raked and they follow the shape of the stair itself.
And this tends to be a little bit less expensive because the individual pieces of glass are not as large and it allows you to have a bit more flexibility. This particular example is a combination of the two where we've got a couple of panels and then we've got that large piece up there dealing with that final element there.
Yeah, so if you'd like to learn more about slow home detailing, you can visit our website at slowhomestudio.com.
See you next time.